Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Nerdstrodamus, or an episode we're calling Will It Refund or Steam Simulator? I'm Dr. Pants.
I'm Lambo.
I'm Punk.
I was joking about the Steam Simulator. I just no one talked about that before. It was
I don't know why he
weeks.
just kind of rolled with it, and I was just kind of like,
I kind of got away with that.
I don't like that.
Well, you're the one editing it, so clip it out. But anyway,
I'm
boys.
leaving it in. So, kind of mentioned this in a podcast episode. I had the idea of why don't we all pitch games? So each of us will come in, pitch a game that not everyone has played or just don't like them or just, you know what I mean. First one, of course, it was me. And we went with Supermarket Simulator, which if you haven't played Supermarket Simulator, it's just what its name is. You run a little grocery store, a little street, and you sell cereals. What do we sell? Bread, flour, oil.
Coffee, tea, meats, and cheeses.
I mean, we had to get there, though. So you start out small, and you kind of expand your store. And I did have one gripe that I wanted to point out before we really get into the rest of the game. The game was supposed to be 5 players. Dad was supposed to be with us. R.I.P.
He's not dead.
He was dead in the game. And I'm reading the page right now on the Steam page, and they had the update. Because Supermarket Simulator wasn't always co-op. They added it. There's one line in it. You can now team up with up to 4 friends and run your very own supermarket together in real time. That right there says 5 players.
Yeah, you're not really your own friend.
Right.
It's like you can team up and then
You can be 4 friends.
You can be 4 friends.
If
Yeah.
it said if you could be 4 friends, I would accept it.
I mean, that's just a broader conversation about Steam where if it's co-op or online multiplayer or anything like that, it'll just say multiplayer. I wish there was some sort of... It can't be that difficult to tell people on the page how many players it is, explicitly.
I guess it could get a little difficult depending on, modes. But yeah, how many people can you, party up with?
Right,
Just,
what's the maximum party?
Because they used to do that in the back of game cases.
Yeah, there should be a number.
number.
There should be a number of, this many people can play together.
Multiplayer,
Right. I mean,
2 to 4 or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about other online shops because I really don't, buy multiplayer games on PlayStation or Xbox. But I do know that on, the Switch eShop, when you look at a game, if you scroll down, it will tell you not only how many players it has, multiplayer, but how many it has on a system, multiple system, or online. It breaks it down, which is very nice and convenient.
All right, Steam, get to it.
Yeah, Steam. If Nintendo can do it, you sure as heck can.
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about the Supermarket Simulator that we ran together, that I managed, and you guys helped out. And I want to tell you, I had a great time. I thought it was very fun playing it. It got stressful at times because we started running out of foods and everything.
I had a very good time playing. It was you managing while Slowtad was running to the wholesale store during the day.
I did a lot of cardio. Exclusively did cardio.
There was a moment, and it was a really great idea that you had. You were trying to bring over multiple boxes at once. So you just decided to just pick one up, toss it, pick one up, toss it, then run to them. Just kind of keep running them, keep tossing them forward. I thought it was hilarious.
I mean, I know there were times I ran out there and grabbed one of the boxes for you and brought them back because I was doing the stocking.
Yeah, you did my job for me, and I'm probably getting fired.
No. It was just sometimes when I could help, I offered help, but I'm not taking your job from you. Never, sir.
I kind of feel bad of... Lambo was kind of given the grunt work of just being cashier. I kind of felt bad about that.
I didn't mind it. There was a zen kind of about it where it was how fast can I do this? How quickly can I count out the change and stuff? And so there was a weird joy to it. I do think if you're gonna run cash register, the game doesn't change. I feel like.
But you do.
Let's say we were to do a whole finish a campaign of the game. I just don't think the life of a cashier person. I think it's about as soul sucking as it would be in real life. right?
I will point out there, though. I want to point it out. We did offer to take over multiple times.
No. I'm totally fine. And if we were to continue and like finish a campaign of the game, like a whole playthrough of like building the store up, then we would obviously we would switch out. And there's the opportunity later on to hire other people to like do certain things and like run cash registers and stuff.
I want to see like a virtual camera just put in the corner of the store, like kind of like a wide angle, and it's just you at the cash register, and then the store's expanding and changing around you, but you and the cash register are just in the same spot.
That's how it felt. Yeah.
Because we never moved the register or anything. It just stayed placed.
But it was a good spot
everything
for
around
it.
it.
But no, I think that aspect of it was just fascinating. And it was fun because, I mean, the first hour or two the store was open, like no one would really come in and buy anything. And so I'd help out.
So you
with,
got to be on your phone.
Yeah. Right? Like a real person. I feel like the microcosm of the game did demonstrate very much what it's like to work in retail. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you
feel
had
like we made...
You had
sorry,
to,
go ahead.
Sorry, I was just going to continue on the cash register. You had to actually count out change. Like if they didn't pay with a card, you had to go into the cash register.
There was a moment where I realized I think it was like an hour in, and I'm like, I just realized I can accidentally give them too much change, and it like the game will let me give them that.
Yes.
And so like there is a whole thing about like doing a decent enough job, making sure the change is exact, and then that way the cash register equals that. We don't lose a bunch of money every day. But I did think it was very funny. Because I think I definitely gave someone at least a couple extra cents. It wasn't on dollars, but it would definitely happen on change.
Well, we didn't make your job very easy when we decided to put everything as like 57 cents, 14 cents.
But you know what? If you didn't do it, I would have complained much earlier. I promise you.
If it was just full dollars and it's like, all right, this is boring.
Like, I'm bored. Like, come on, give me a challenge here.
But I feel like we played for roughly an hour and a half because the refund policy is, I think it's within a week after purchase, and played for less than 2 hours. 2 weeks. So it was, I think we made pretty good progress as far as the time constraints were, as far as figuring it out of what we really needed to do. And I think we got to the point where we could name the store, I think is kind of like where we ended at. I don't think we named it.
No, it costed a lot of money, and we just did not. I didn't want to spend all that. I'd rather spend on groceries and other stuff.
Yeah, so as far as progress, we got to the level where you can name the store, which I think was pretty significant for us, like a shorter play session like that.
I did enjoy it also. I had a lot of fun. I do want to mention, though, that my outlook on the game after we got done playing, when I sat and thought about it, like, yeah, it's really cool, but basically it's make so much money in a day, and then use that money to improve the store, which means if you're improving the store, you're making more money, correct?
Yeah.
It felt very much to me, when I really sat and thought about it, it felt like one of those like download games where all you're doing is like trying to launch an object as far as possible. And as you launch it, like you get money to improve how far does it go? How fast does it go? How far does it bounce? Just to make it go further so you make more money to improve the stats. And it was that exact same like gameplay loop, and I was like, oh, am I actually winning?
I mean, it's a great train of thought that you bring this to. I guess what we can do starting with you, Dr. Pants, is kind of revealing whether you have decided to refund it or you're keeping it, I guess. And we can go like one by one.
Okay, so we're going to start with me.
Yeah, we're going to start with you, troublemaker.
So, fun fact, I didn't refund it.
So it's a great game.
But I want to express the circumstances by which I didn't refund it are my own fault. I did not realize until it was too late that my return date was... We had actually originally planned to record this beforehand, and my return date was the night we were going to record our thoughts on it. And when I realized it, it was too late, and I couldn't refund
Which
it.
I don't understand why, if you planned on refunding it, just refund it that night or the next day.
Right. It's not like we were going to record your screen of hitting the refund button.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is a fresh experience. So I think because to be very, very honest, I had the exact same problem. And when you told me that, I was like, oh, then I definitely not returned mine either. Because I had bought it too late, of course, or yeah.
Now on that note is I would probably have returned it if I was within the limit, but I'm not terribly upset I didn't return it. Because, I mean, if you guys, we'll find out, if you guys ended up keeping it, it's not something I would want to throw on, like, every single night. It's not something I really want to dedicate a lot of time to. But it is a game that if we wanted to sit down and be like, hey, guys, let's hop in the supermarket tonight and, like, switch up the jobs so that way Lambo's not at the cash register and he's doing other stuff. I wouldn't mind, like, a night of that where we just play that for an hour because I had a good time. It was fun. It's just like I said, the gameplay loop in my mind I don't think is super substantive.
Substantive.
Substantive. That's the word.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it. It's not the same kind of gameplay loop that we get from like a game like Siege or Ready or Not or Phasmo, where there's a lot that's going to change. But like it was a fun distraction. So I was going to return it. Missed my opportunity. Not terribly upset about it.
Do you share those same thoughts, Lambo? Do you have anything to?
No. I mean, I share similar thoughts in that I probably would have gotten rid of it as well. But I am kind of half excited to play it again, because I feel like the game does have like there's a joy in the toil. And I've noticed this, and we talked about this, of course, one of the last times when we did talk about the whole thing, that Punk tends to enjoy games that have like a I don't know what you want to call it, sort of like there's some sort of like work that needs to be done. There's this whole like management of things, like resource management, and there's this like leveling up of things in order to like kind of get to a certain part. I was told about how like Arc Raiders works, And I think like he probably needs to play Arc Raiders because you like work really, really, really hard to like earn and like develop these like new weapons and stuff, and then you get them, but then you could immediately lose them 5 seconds later. And I think that the idea of that is like exciting for you, probably.
It's the stress, of it all.
Yeah. So you tend to enjoy a lot of like, survival games and resource management games and stuff because of that.
Yes.
For me, like I said, I think it would be fun to see like what we could do in a night, like and how much further we could get. I don't think the game's going to grow and change a ton for me personally. I'm not upset that I still have it though, and I think it would be a fun one to throw on every once in a while.
Yeah. And I mean, for me, I mean, you can, with kind of the gameplay loop that Dr. Pans was talking about, I guess you can kind of consider Supermarket Simulator a roguelike. I mean, you're expanding your inventory to get bigger numbers the next day, kind of starting all over again. Of course, that's me being hyperbolic, but I will reveal that I did not wait for my opportunity to expire, and I did refund the game. My reasoning, kind of similar to you guys's. I was kind of thinking to myself as far as how often would we be playing it. And then in addition, I don't think I would have refunded it if I bought it on sale. The full $20 or 21 and some change after tax kind of felt like a little bit over what I would be enjoying out of it. So kind of my theory is if we decide to play it again, I would definitely hop back in once it's on sale and rebuy it at like, I don't know, $10, $12. I think that might be my threshold. Overall, had a great time playing it. Just a little bit more expensive than what I would be, how often I would be playing the game.
Yeah, and I think if it wasn't a multiplayer version of the game, I would definitely have gotten rid of it.
Yeah.
To kind of go kind of down that thing that like. The price was there, but like that whole thing about this little show here is that, get something for about $20, and if we hold on to it, we hold on to it, and if we don't, we don't, and we refund it. Yeah, if this one was just a game I was gonna play on my own, then I wouldn't have any problem keeping it, but I probably wouldn't play it on my own.
And I forgot to mention that with my whole thing too, is I wouldn't have thought of refunding it if I had gotten it on sale. It was the fact that it was like $20. But if I had gotten it for like $10, I definitely would have kept it and just thrown it on myself on occasion. Because while I don't share the exact same feelings as Punk does with the whole menial labor kind of stuff or the whole survival game, I can get into that a little bit. And I get the urge every now and then for something like that, but I can't dedicate a lot of time. So yeah, if it was like a $10 game, I wouldn't have thought of returning it. But at 20, it's a little bit of a pill to swallow. But
Yeah, I did buy it while it was on sale. I mean, it was 15, but then like by the time we were actually got to be able to record, it was already off sale. But I mean, of course, I kept it because this is my cup of tea. And again, but I do agree, it does get boring by yourself. Like right now, I'm playing Schedule 1, which is kind of very similar. Well, not very similar, a little similar, like management sim. But I am getting into the mode of just like, all right, I'm just doing the same thing over again. I'm not really talking to anyone or interacting, and just kind of like, all right, do this, do that.
I think a game like Schedule 1 really benefits off the multiplayer because
Yes.
you can mix it up like that. Because I also have experience playing it, but I have played only multiplayer with it, and it's been very much a one person's making all the supplies and the other person's going out running around, and then we had a third person for a little bit who sole purpose was just taking on the cartel. And so it was very diverse, and anytime someone really wanted to switch jobs, we would either just build up a big supply and then just not make something for 2 days and just run around and do whatever. It was a lot easier to transition.
Right. Yeah, and that's actually one of the reasons why I fell out of what was the TCG card shop simulator. Like,
Yeah,
you get so
that is a
far.
loop.
Yeah, it's a loop. I mean, it's very similar to this, and it just got boring after a little bit because I was by myself. And actually, I was so excited. I was waiting for this to come, like for us to record this. I was like, I'm waiting for them to tell me if they refunded it or not, so I know if I'm continuing on my own or if we are playing together. Because I do want to play some more, but I held off.
I think everyone's of the same sentiment. I mean, I'm the only one who no longer actually has the game anymore.
Yes,
But I share the same sentiment that, you know, if it goes on sale, more than happy to play again. And I mean, with the holidays coming up, it's almost a given that this game is going to go on sale, much like a lot of things on Steam. So there's a very real possibility that we'll play it again, probably in the near future, just as a throw on. We have an hour to kill, or hour or two, we're tired of killing other players, so let's just get along.
yeah. Let's manage a shop.
so can we say then that the general consensus is while the majority of us either did or wanted to refund it, it's a game that's worth it for the multiplayer and if you can get it on sale.
Yeah, I think
So-
I can agree with that.
So will it refund? It can.
Yeah, at full price.
Unless you're really into simulators, just get it. It's fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, it's if you're really into those simulator games, absolutely. I think it scratches that itch.
But with that, with the ending of these episodes, we have to decide on who is picking the next game for Will It Refund. So I have a wheel, and I'm going to share. I'm recording
You
it,
share
but
your screen.
I need to share my screen so that way you guys can see it. All right,
Oh, you
guys.
put us all in twice.
I did, because if I just did you guys 4 times, it just seemed.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it
No,
better.
I
with
like the
multiple.
more, the more Wheel of Fortune looking kind of version.
Yeah. So we're going to spin
Should put
that
Bankrupt
wheel.
Square. Yeah. Yeah.
What happens at Bankrupt?
Yeah.
Go to second
This is-
wheel.
Go to second. Oh, there's the second wheel. No.
All right, we're going to spin that wheel. I'm not going to shuffle it because it's going to mess with the order and you guys
Yeah,
can
that's
get
fine.
bunched up
Yeah.
again. But we're going to spin the wheel and we're going to we're going to find out who is going to be presenting the next game for Will It Refund if this keeps going on. I'm hoping it does because I had
I like
fun.
Dr. Pants' font is really tiny.
It is. Oh, it's because of what's across from him. It changes.
yeah.
No, look at him over here. It's
Yeah.
tiny
Yeah,
too.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
weird.
No, I
no.
like it. Keep it that way.
It's the
Keep him
punctuation.
small.
So tiny. All right, I'm spinning,
I need to be put in my place.
spinning the wheel.
Spin that wheel. No
Oh,
whammies,
no.
no whammies, no whammies.
Oh no.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah. It's a snow
I knew it in my gut. All right, now I get to look at the worst games on Steam. Let's go.
It's got to be a game that you enjoy, though.
No, I know. Well, unless
like
if-
you're pitching it to us, and we gotta
Yeah.
buy in.
Well, I mean, I don't have to pitch it. You guys just have to get it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's true.
Like,
It's true.
the day of recording it, so that we have maximum time to return it. If we want to, we can just do it that night or right after.
Yeah.
So I do want to kind of get some clarification. So it's $20 or under. That includes if it's on sale or not.
I would.
We are actively trying to get five player games, but if it's 4 or less, what if I'm able to find a mod?
Yeah. I would do player mods, but no other mods. I want to try to keep the game
player
as,
mod
like,
only.
As keep it as vanilla as possible.
Well, everyone listening, thank you, of course. If you like what you hear, please leave a comment down below. Give us a like. Let us know if there's a game you think we should try, or, give us your suggestions, because while we can't pick, we like to listen to the fans. Mm-hmm. It's true.
And, on our weekly show, we can respond to things as well, so let us know.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. But like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But for Nerdstrodamus on Will It Refund, I'm Dr. Pants.
I'm Lambo.
I'm Punk.
And I get to pick next.
And we will see you some other time.